Hello everybody, it's me, and as you see I'm here with some doll updates. Okay, I am doing this a little bit differently. Usually I'm in my room and I got some constructive criticism from somebody that I should try to do it at a table or use a table or some sort. That way, as I'm talking about the dolls, you can still see them. Unlike what I usually do is hold the doll up to the camera and all this and then put it down, you don't see the doll anymore. This way, this is a new way. I'm still working things out. Because, you know, sometimes I do have a pretty good load of dolls and a table this size would not always hold them. But, I'm working on it. But, okay. So, me and my mom went to the doll club meeting yesterday. I gave my lessons on Raggedy Ann and Andy's. It went pretty well. People were really amazed and really liked it. And if you want, the video is already up. It should be the video posted yesterday. So if you want to watch it, go ahead. If you want to learn a little bit more about Raggedy Ann and Andy's, go ahead. I mean, they have a pretty interesting story behind them. But one of the ladies in my doll club, name is Gloria. Very, very sweet lady, very wonderful. She's a big part of the club. Unfortunately, though, it's a sad thing. She is moving sometime in the fall. And she has a wonderful, amazing collection of dolls. Some of the best I've seen. And she is selling some of them. And everybody knows my boy here, Richard, who is a goodreau vinyl American BJD. Well, these three girls up here are also goodreaus. My mother bought all three of these dolls from her yesterday. And they are just really, really beautiful. But there are some differences between these and this. You see, Richard here was what you may call an economy package deal. Richard is a vinyl BJD. These are also vinyl. But Richard, they had an idea, you know, sometimes dolls do have flaws and defects and such when they are produced. Well, some of their dolls got staining on their skin, but it was in places where it could be covered up by clothing. So instead of just throwing out the doll, they sold them, and they made them an economy deal, cheaper than some of the others, and made sure that people knew that these dolls would come with some flaw or defect. Nothing too big, nothing too bad, something that could be covered up by clothing. He has a little bit of staining on his red staining on his skin. But I still love him anyways. He's still my lovely boy. And I want to show his jointing. As you see, this is his leg joint. It's just a simple little, there's no ball or anything. It's just like that. Their jointing is different. Let me show you. This girl right here, I can only really remember one of the names, but she is very pretty. She has a frog theme. I'm gonna have to put Richard down. He's kind of getting in my way a little. Yeah, she has a frog theme. Even her little hoodie is frog themed. Get close up on her face. She's very, very pretty and adorable, and those shoes are adorable. But the reason I showed you Richard's jointing is so I can show you their jointing and how they differ. See, already that is something different than Richard. They move on a swiveling ball system, a kind of peg and ball system. Unlike Jordan. They are strung with elastic though, but this is how they work differently, especially with the legs. But this system allows them to keep a pose better and even allows them to stand on their own. I don't have them standing right now because I'm in the sunroom and I have the windows open and there's a kind of a breeze blowing through. And these are my mother's dolls, and I don't want to see them take a dive. I got very, very quick-handed when I had this one standing up earlier, and she went to go fall backwards off the table. Yeah, that's probably one of the quickest times you will ever see me move, is when there's a doll falling. But she is lovely. Of course, you see she has a little bit more detail in her face than Richard does as well, especially around the lips. And these are also goodreau clothes from the company. Of course, Goodreau is no longer in production. They have retired and dedicated their lives to taking care of their elderly mother and also animals. Abused animals. This one is another lovely little doll. My mom fell in love with this one. Actually, she fell in love with all of them. But my friend Raven, hey Raven, loves this one because it's pink and it's Lolita looking and she's cute. But she has pink hair. She also has pink bloomers, black socks, pink shoes, platinum blonde long wavy wig, and she has a beautiful face and green eyes. She has the same jointing system as this one, and so does the other one. Their head, as you see, it's tilted to the side. They're a bit stubborn. A resin BJD I could just go in and suede with hot glue, and that would help take care of that. But a vinyl BJD like her is not such a smart idea to apply hot glue to. But yeah, still a lovely, lovely, lovely little girl. Okay, now her sister over here. Whoop. Ruby, don't do that. Oh, I'm still working out the kinks, so excuse me while I stand Ruby back up, Ruby back here in the corner. Okay. Now this one is called, or named, Secret. Oh, I got some of the others' hair. This one won a Doty Award. Let me get her legs gone. I have noticed something though. The ankles on these dolls are very loose, very swivelly, and they tend to have minds of their own. But here she is. Get a closer look at her and at this dress. Back away so you can see the dress better. Nice, lovely stockings. Same jointing system as the other. And here's one thing you could see on her that you couldn't see on her sisters. Is the arm joint right there. Because she has see-through net sleeves. But yeah. And let you look at her wig. Her wig is very beautiful. All of their wigs are nice and soft and beautiful. Not really that hard to maintain. I'm sorry for standing up and putting my butt in the camera, but I want to make sure that I sit her back down properly so she does not fall over. Okay. Now, this is a doll I bought at the doll club meeting. At the doll club meeting, people do bring dolls, and we have a sales table, and the dolls on the sales table for sale, of course. So you can bring your dolls if you want to sell one. This is an Essential Ellowyne 5 redhead in a lovely little red dress. I like her hair. My mom really doesn't like her hair all that much, but it's a wig. It's velcroed on. I can easily buy a new wig. It's not a problem. And you can buy clothes for them offline. But she's really, really pretty. And she runs on a peg system. Let me go ahead and... She has one of these kinds of stands. That you see with the Monster High Ghouls Live girls. As you see, that's her leg jointing system. A little bit more primitive than most, but still a very effective articulate doll. And she's very, very pretty. And I really like her. I'm not telling you how much I paid. Or how much my mom paid for me. Because she did pay for this. Well, actually, she bought it, but I told her she can take money out of my account later. So. Okay.